Hey guys, my name is Mary. Welcome to today's video where we're going to be discussing a bunch of new makeup releases. Am I going to be adding them to my cart or am I going to keep scrolling? That's pretty much the theme here today. So my last video was a bit heavy. It was kind of my story of why I started YouTube and just a little bit about myself, a backstory of my love for makeup and skincare and why I wanted to start this channel. So if you're interested in checking that out, I will link it up here. So I figured let's reel it back in a little bit and do something a lot less deep today. Okay, so let's just sit back, have a little chit chat about all the new makeup releases that are coming out. And I also too, on my eyes, I have two different eye products, which I know they don't look exactly the same. One side is a little bit warmer and the other side is a little bit cooler, but for the most part, the products delivered pretty much the same, and one side is very high-end and one side is very, very affordable. I'm just talking about my eyeshadow specifically. I think I'm going to be shooting a video about those as well because that totally knocked my socks off, and you can get them on Amazon. So alright, so in order to find out what was coming out, what the new releases were, I did hit up Trend Mood on Instagram, so that's where the majority of these pictures are going to be coming from. You know, hopefully maybe start a conversation and see what you guys are interested in and your thoughts on the new things that are coming out. I'm going to scoot over a little bit so that I can go ahead and pop up all the pictures of everything that I'm discussing so you can see and we can be on the same page about what we think about these things. So the first thing that I'm pulling up on here is the Touchland sanitizers. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that are diehard fans of those Touchland sanitizers, and I'm just not one of them. I'm just not somebody that's going to put that much money. I'm not even sure exactly how much those cost, but I know that they're pricey for hand sanitizer, and I know they're cute, they're aesthetic, they come in different colors and tons of different scents. I get it. Not that into my hand sanitizer. Like, that's not where my dollars are going to go, but this is like a look who's back. It's like new fall scents, so it looks like they have like peppermint, gingerbread. I'm not even a fan of the gingerbread scent. Something with apples, very fall oriented, but yeah, just not my vibe. So we're just gonna keep scrolling. I don't really care about that one. So by Phlur, Phlur has another scent coming out. Who is surprised that Phlur has another scent coming out? I'm not surprised because Phlur literally has a scent like every week. I mean, not that I don't like Phlur. I do like Phlur. I think that they really pull off body scents in a way where they make them just strong enough but not too strong. I really enjoy the ones that I do own. I did just kind of, the cap on my caramel one broke and it still has like a bunch in the bottle, and I'm trying to figure out how to redeem that situation. But I do really like Phlur, and I recently tried out the Mrs. Smith like apple one that I do kind of like, but I ended up, you know, wanting to stick the caramel scents with it and mix it so it smelled like a caramel apple. Cherry Stem. Cherry Stem is this new fragrance, and again, I'm just not a cherry person. Probably not a popular opinion because most people love and adore cherry everything. They love cherry scent, they love cherries on the top of their sundaes, they love cherry, just cherry. I don't like cherries. I've never liked cherries. Never, ever. Since I was yay high, never enjoyed cherries. So I definitely not going to be picking up a cherry scent. They did a good job with these ads though. I mean, it makes you want a cherry. But I still don't want a cherry. And it says the notes are black cherry, red freesia, plum nectar, ebony woods. I mean, if you're a cherry lover, maybe, but keep scrolling. Next, ooh, okay. Hourglass gets me because they're what is it they're called? The ambient lighting edit palettes. The packaging on those palettes is always like next level. I still have like regrets of not picking up that one palette that had the two, that was black, that had the two leopards on each side. I'll try to find a picture and put it up here. It was gorgeous, but I really wasn't wanting to like splurge and get an Hourglass palette. And then one of my best friends got me a gift card for Sephora for my birthday, and I ended up getting the Evil Eye palette because the leopard one wasn't available anymore. But I've always regretted not getting that one, and I know that packaging isn't the most important thing, but we all know that the ambient lighting powers that are inside of it are amazing, so I know that the product would have been good too. It was just such a pretty palette. But this one has a horse on it with like roses and black in the background, and I'm not big on horses, but this is beautiful. And the color story on the palette is not bad. It does look like it would be friendly to someone my skin tone, and like a lighter and a little bit deeper. Am I going to pick it up? No, because I have an ambient lighting edit palette. I have one, so I think I'm good with just owning one. I'm not really going to collect them or anything like that. But this is really beautiful. Like if you don't already own one and you are looking to get one, and especially if you love horses. But the makeup looks that they have done on these models as well is super beautiful. And I'm noticing, at least on the ads that I'm seeing right here, they have a very fair model and kind of like a medium model, but I'm not seeing anyone deeper, so I'm not so sure how it would pull on even deeper skin tones. But if we keep scrolling, we come to Fenty, and Fenty has come out with 2 new primers. Now, I love Fenty. I love the way that this primer looks. It's very pretty in the bottle, like twisting around, kind of colorful. It says it gives a blurred filter effect. Instantly mattifies for a blurred, non-drying finish. I do trust Fenty that it's going to be a good primer. I'm just kind of like a little taken back by the price. I feel like $37, I think it was $37. I will put it up to just to be sure. But that's just kind of like getting even a little high up there even for Fenty. I don't know. It says it's got butterfly lavender extract in it. It hydrates and plumps the skin. It's got maple sap extract, grips to the skin and extends the makeup wear. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep scrolling because I don't know. I'm just not in the mood to drop that much money on a primer, especially when I've got drugstore primer, other primers that I like. It's just not something that's calling to me that I absolutely have to have. But if you're a Fenty lover, you might want to check it out. But for me, we're gonna keep scrolling. Okay. This one I was waiting to come up because I knew this was in here, and this one is a definitely for me. Add to cart. I already actually ordered this. I picked this up. This is the Shrek Collection. Now, I honestly thought when I clicked on this that it was going to be hideous, that it was going to be like ugly colors and totally not wearable and just very childlike, but they nailed it with this collection. I really do think they nailed it. Now, first off, with the eyeshadow palette, it's just really pretty. I love the greens that they chose. They do have one green in there that is, you know, like the Shrek green, I'm sure. And I probably am not going to get a ton of use out of that green, but maybe, you know, here and there I'll toss it into a look. The rest of the entire palette looks gorgeous and wearable to me. There are, I think, 2 shades that look a little light and may not show up on my skin tone. It depends on the pigmentation, but with ColourPop I feel as though we can look forward to a good quality product. Yeah, and I really love the packaging. I love that it says beware of ogre on it. I love the aesthetic. The body glitter. This is a little bit maybe not so 43 friendly, this body glitter that they have on here, but it is really pretty. The packaging is really pretty. I mean, I will throw it on a little bit when I have on a tank top. And if I feel like I'm looking a little too gaudy, I will pass it on to my daughter, but because I do have a little one. Yeah, but I still think it's cute, and I still think the packaging is cute, and I do like a good shimmer, like a good shine on my shoulders. So like I said, if it's not too gaudy, I'll rock it. I don't care. The blushes, I'm a little nervous about the blushes. There's 2 blushes that come in the set. One is more of like a berry color, and then one is more of a pink color. Pinks sometimes I really enjoy on my skin tone, and other times I feel like they can kind of make me a little ashy, almost a little washed out. And this one, I'm not so sure. It looks like it's gonna work, but again, with pink, I feel like I don't know until I get it on my cheeks. But the berry one I do think looks gorgeous. It comes with 4 lip glosses. all of them except the red one I think I will really enjoy. Just not a big like red lip gloss person or red lip person in general. I will rock a red lip. Every once in a while I get like a wild hair and I'll go through this like phase where I will rock a black wing and a red lip for a while, and I don't know what it is, but it just creeps up on me every once in a while. And other than that, I am just the type to kind of like do a red lip around Christmas time, but I don't really throw on a red lip for like everyday gloss. But the packaging is super cute. I'm glad that that one is the one that has Lord Farquaad on it, because that would definitely be like not my favorite character. So that's on the red lip gloss. I mean, I'll probably pass that one along, but they all look really pretty. It also has one of those rollerball lip glosses. This one has like Gingy, the little gingerbread man on it, and like some candy buttons floating inside, which I'm not really sure what that's about, but it's really cute. And I can never have too many lip glosses. I'm constantly throwing lip gloss on, like right now probably. Do I need to touch up my lip gloss? I don't know, but we'll touch it up anyway, because like I said, I'm a lip gloss girl. I am a gloss girl through and through. And then it also comes with a mascara, which is a burgundy mascara, and I have brown eyes. I do rock contacts, you know, here and there I rock contacts, kind of depending on what eye look I'm wearing. I do think that burgundy mascara is very flattering for brown eyes, so I'm not mad at that at all. I do have the burgundy Sky High mascara, and it also comes with one of those like eyeliners, like a reddish kind of burgundy tone. I don't know, yeah, I feel like you can come out with some really cute stuff with this collection, so I'm excited about it and I can't wait for it to get here. So that one, again, we already said was add to cart. Next we've got Rare Beauty, and they came out with this little Tajín set, and I think it's really cute. I love Tajín. My family is fans of Tajín. We love to make elote and sprinkle our Tajín on there, but I don't really think I'm gonna rock the Tajín color on my lips. Yeah, and then the blush looks really pretty though. The blush looks really pretty, but again, it's not just like calling my name. I don't need it, and I definitely don't want to rock that lip color. It's just not my jam. So I'm gonna keep scrolling in that one. Sorry, Rare Beauty. Next up, we've got MAC Cosmetics. So MAC is coming out with a holiday collection, and am I just the only one that I've honestly never really gotten into MAC. The other day I was in the store and I was like swatching some stuff, and the MAC Dazzle sticks caught my eye, because we all know, you know, these sparkle sticks are all the rage now. So I was testing, or not testing, but I was swatching the MAC Dazzle sticks, and the MAC Dazzle sticks are not very dazzling at all. So it didn't blow me away, and then I don't know how, but I just managed to make it through all the years. I think honestly, if I really put my mind to figuring out what it was, back when I started becoming obsessed with makeup, I didn't have the money to spend on MAC, and then now that I have money to spend on beauty and makeup, MAC just doesn't interest me. So maybe I'm missing out on something completely. I did almost place an order when MAC had like a huge 40% off sale, but I ended up not, because it just didn't call to me. It was like I was sticking stuff in the cart and it just wasn't like making me like super excited. It was just like, oh, I think I'll try that one. So yeah, I don't know. Am I missing out on MAC? Am I missing out? I don't know. Scrolling. By Boy Smells. Boy Smells has a collab with Bratz. Okay, so the Bratz shoes that are in the ad definitely don't come with it, and that kind of is half the vibe. But is this like for our daughters? I mean, do I want to smell like a brat? What does a brat smell like? Does it say what the notes are? I mean, these are cute ads. Okay, so the top note is strawberry, mid note is vanilla orchid, and the base note is plastic doll accord. I know they're trying to be funny, but I just don't think that's funny. Like, what does it smell like? I don't know. It smells like strawberries and vanilla. Is that like mind-blowingly original? No, but does it probably smell good? Yeah, strawberry and vanilla smells good. I like vanilla. I like strawberry. Do I need the Bratz collection? No. Would I maybe invest and get this if one of my daughters was into Bratz? Probably, but my littlest one, she just turned 8 and she's definitely not into Bratz at all. And my oldest one is 16. She's not into Bratz, so keep scrolling. What do we got here? Oh, this is this Louis Vuitton collection that I have been seeing in my like feed. Like everyone is ranting about something. I don't know. I'm not a Louis Vuitton person, so I haven't clicked on any of it. I'm not really sure what's going on. I've never bought anything Louis Vuitton. I couldn't even tell you how much a Louis Vuitton makeup item cost. I just know that it's just kind of too expensive, at least for me. I do own some luxury items here and there, not a ton, and I always am very, very picky and choosy about what I want to invest my money in if I am buying a luxury item. And again, Louis Vuitton just doesn't call to me. So if I'm gonna like drop a chunk of money on something, it's not gonna be Louis Vuitton. I don't know how you say that. I don't know how you say it. I don't wear it. Clothes or makeup, so for me, I'm just gonna keep scrolling. But there, I mean, it's got some eyeshadow palettes, a bunch of like reddish toned lipsticks. There's like what, 20 lipsticks here, like 8 of them look red. It's like Attack of the Red Lipsticks. I don't know how many different, I guess, no, let me back up the train here. So depending on your skin tone, you do have to find like your perfect shade of red. So that's why for all the reds, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, just keep scrolling. I'm not interested. Tower 28, one of these sparkle dazzle stick things. How much is yours, Tower 28? $20. Okay, $20. That's not so bad, because some of these have been pretty pricey. I do quite enjoy my Half Magic sparkle sticks. My Fenty, the Diamond Veil one, I really like that one. But yeah, here we go again. We're talking about the sparkle sticks. So this one was $7. I do like Tower 28's packaging. It's always very simple. They have a ton of shades, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They've got like a purple, a bunch of neutrals, which I really appreciate. Yeah, I like the tones, I like the colors. This is something that I might check out, especially during like the Sephora sale when I can get 20% off of that $20. And since I do have a lot of glittery things in my collection, it's not like I need to run out tomorrow and get the Tower 28 glitter stick. So I probably will test this out in the next Sephora sale. So we're gonna add that to cart. Bath and Body Works came out with a villains collection, and this is, my daughter would probably absolutely love this. I'm gonna have to show this to her. She has always kind of liked the Disney villains. Yeah, this looks really cute, actually. They have Evil Queen set going on. Maleficent. Is this a Maleficent makeup bag? I might have to get this for my best friend. She dressed up as Maleficent for Halloween once and she just nailed it, and I took this picture of her and I have just always really loved that picture, and I just love Maleficent and I love my best friend and I love that picture. So now every time I think of Maleficent, I think of her. And yeah, I might have to scoop up something Maleficent for my bestie. So it says the Evil Queen set is with dark red apple, wicked pear, vanilla suede, fresh, sweet, warm, and undeniably addictive. Ooh. Maleficent is sinister plum, midnight berries, black tea notes, blackberry, strawberry, raspberry, and mystical woods with cedarwood, creamy cashmere, and musk. Maleficent is sounding very mysterious, and like I want to give her a sniff. It includes 39 products, so there is a whole smorgasbord of stuff in this villains collection. It's got fragrance mists, body wash and body cream, lip gloss, candles and plug-in wall sets, hand soap and sanitizer, laundry care, and decorative home accessories. So I'm also not huge on Bath and Body Works. I know there are people that like run tripping over themselves to get to those Bath and Body Works sales every year, and I'm just not one of those people. But I do like a good scent, and like I said, my daughter likes villains, and I do, you know, kind of like Maleficent and stuff. So maybe I will go and check this out in the store just to give things a quick sniff, see what's up. Oh, that's like an iffy, like we're not adding it to cart right now, but it's making me curious. So next up we've got a new brand coming out by a celebrity makeup artist named Vango, and cool last name, Hung. Looks like it's got some eyeshadow palettes, some bronzers, blushes. The packaging is red. Oh my goodness, more red lipsticks. Oh, I guess everyone's just feeling the need to come out with a ton of red lipsticks. Is like red a new trend? These are looking more orangey red, I will say that, but there's several reds in this collection. The models have on red lipstick. It's pretty, but it looks very basic to me. This might be something that calls out more maybe to like makeup artists that are building a collection and maybe trust him and love his products and are building for their pro kit or something like that. That's what I kind of get the feel of when I see this. Like maybe I'm a makeup artist and I'm putting this in my kit, but not for me. I'm gonna keep scrolling. Natasha Denona has a new foundation. Now, Natasha Denona. The only things I've ever really had by Natasha Denona, I got in BoxyCharm when I had the BoxyCharm subscription. I haven't really tried anything by her. I was really curious about her concealer, but I ended up not picking that up and going with the Estee Lauder and the IT concealer, which I really, really love. So I never did get the Natasha Denona one, but I have heard really great things about her concealer. This Hy-Glam foundation, the packaging is cute. The models look very, very glowy. Immediately when I see the models, I'm thinking of the e.l.f. Halo Glow Tint. It looks like the same exact finish to me. They do have quite a range of colors. It says it's got bamboo powder and micro algae, white tea silver needle, jasmine mother cells, and grape pomace. Now, those are all 4 ingredients that I'm guessing are really, really good for your skin. I mean, it says here it's like balancing oils, smooths uneven texture. It says what each ingredient does. I do love the idea to have skincare in my foundation. I just like, this is not screaming my name. Yes, it's formulated in Korea and made in Italy, so they're trying to get you there because they know that everyone, like when they hear it like made in Korea, it's like sign me up. I know I am these days, but yeah, it's just not like screaming my name. And I have a bunch of complexion products that I really do like, so unless you're like shouting my name like the new Ariana's concealer, like I drove across town the other day and they didn't have a shade that looked good for me, unless you're shouting my name like that, I'm not really, you know, getting excited. So we're gonna keep scrolling on the Natasha Denona foundation. Bye. So Ariana, you know, she's gonna have to come out with scents to go with the Wicked movies. She may have already come out with a couple scents for the movies and I just missed that boat. I'm not so sure. I did just pick up in a Sephora haul. I have not sniffed it yet because I still have to film that haul. Sephora got me with the 4X sale, so I am like done with my makeup shopping until the next Sephora sale in November. But I did scoop up one of Ariana's, I think it's called Love Notes or something, the travel size to try because it was calling my name a little bit with the description. But as far as these, what does this say? Now the bottles, they're cute for the movie, but not something that I'm like drawn to. And I do like Wicked. I would sing the hell out of that song in the car, like the hell out of it. My kids are probably sick of it. I haven't done it in a while though. They're due for mommy's rendition of Wicked. At this point, we've all heard that Rhode is coming to Sephora. I'm kind of like excited about it, but at the same time I'm not, because I do feel again that some of those products are pretty pricey for what they are. But I will, you know, see what kind of calls out my name and maybe invest in some of that stuff and trying out the brand. I've never tried anything by Rhode before, so during the Sephora sale I may pick up some Rhode products. Not the glazing milk because I'm obsessed with the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Probiotics Barrier Essence, but I do think I might try out one of her blushes that everyone goes insane about to add to my collection, and I might try out the mist. I think it's called the Glazing Mist. I might try that out, and maybe one of the lip products. When I think of Rhode, I think of like those are the things that make me interested. She does have a ton of skincare. I have a ton of skincare, and then I have skincare that I want to test. So I don't think I'm running to add this to my cart and throw her skincare. They do have like a Rhode Kit glazed skincare essentials, and it's like minis. So you get 4 minis, 4 of her products in a small size, and it's $68. So I'm just like, see, the price points on these kind of are making me a little, yeah. But the lip products, I'm a little curious. I do want to try out one of those little like pocket blushes. I don't know. I do think they're chubby, and that the packaging is like a little not friendly, at least for the drawers that I store my makeup in. But I am curious. Like, it's gotten me. Social media has gotten me. Those little blushes have been popular long enough for me to be curious. So I might be adding a few things to my cart, but not right now. At the Sephora sale when I get a discount back. These NYX lingerie stains, I am immediately kind of saying add to cart. I want to try these out. I have learned that I really do enjoy a good lip stain. This is in a pen form, so I really enjoy that. And yeah, the colors are looking like a few of them might work for me. So add to cart, add to cart. I trust NYX. Yeah, these look really interesting. And how much are these going to be? Does it say how much these are going to be? These release on the 28th, so they're coming out really soon. And it doesn't say how much they are, but I mean, it's NYX, so we can expect them to be somewhat affordable. Yeah, I think I'm going to add to cart on this one. And then the last thing that we were going to talk about is the Juliette Has a Gun Powder Love. So this is one of those things that I know that original Juliette Has a Gun has like a cult following. There's people that are diehards for that scent. I did one of those like test 20 scent packages in a Sephora, like one of my Sephora orders during the Sephora haul, and it's like you buy and you get like 20 samples, and then you turn in your voucher and get a full size of one of them. And I was able to smell the Juliette Has a Gun, and I was just kind of like, huh? Am I missing something? Like, did I get a bad batch? Like, is my mini expired? Like, what's going on? Because I'm not really sure what the big deal is about that scent. Maybe I need to try it again. Maybe Powder Love is gonna smell better. They definitely are making it look very powdery with these ads. Let's see what the notes are. The notes are cotton candy marshmallow. Oh, I am been into the gourmand thing lately. Middle notes are candied almond, orange blossom, and the base notes are tonka bean and ambroxan. Okay, I'm not gonna add this to my cart. It's definitely not getting added to my cart. I'm gonna keep scrolling, but I'm probably gonna give it a sniff when I'm in Sephora. That's what I'll give you. Okay, Juliette Has a Gun Powder Love. That's what I will give you for today. That was fun to sit down and kind of just look at what's coming out and, you know, get excited about some of this stuff, and other stuff I feel like just keep on scrolling by. Is there anything that's coming out that you're interested in? What do you plan on adding to cart right away? Are you excited about the Shrek collection like I am? I know, I'm 43. I'm still excited about it. I can't help it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.